that you're contributing to another being's life being ended, another sentient being's life being ended. Oh. Hi, it's Melissa from Kiwibanana here, and this is a video that I've been avoiding making for a little bit, just allowing myself to cool down a little bit. I don't want to be doing a video that's going to be too emotional, and then I start saying things that seem irrational to many people, with the exception obviously of certain compassionate people who understand where I'm coming from. Where do I start? Oh my god, where do I start? So on Sunday in New Zealand, some footage had been released to the media, and it was shown on a television program in New Zealand called, ironically, Sunday. And it was just sort of showing, I guess, the life of a calf from pretty much from birth until death. This footage was obtained by, I guess you could say, the organisations Safe and Farm Watch, who did some undercover footage, or surveillance, whatever you like to call it. You know, the farmers didn't know, the slaughterhouse workers didn't know that they were being filmed. I will not be showing, I will disclaim this, I will not be showing any images during this video. Your eyes are safe. Maybe not your ears, but your eyes are safe, I will say that. So it caused a lot of uproar. There was, and there still is, I guess you could say, a social media war going on at the moment between farmers and vegans, I could say. They seem to be the majority of the comments being made, the more hot topic comments, should I say. And, you know, it's got to the point where there is, you know, threats being made, of course, and, you know, the consideration of restraining orders, etc., possibly being made. So, yeah, it's pretty serious. And I guess I shall share my thoughts on it. In the video, it's showing obviously bobby calves. They don't produce milk, of course, being male calves. They will get sent away to be killed, and it's usually within a week of their life. Sometimes a couple of days, maybe sometimes a week, I guess, depending on the farm and depending on what day it's going to be born, that sort of stuff. Slaughterhouses don't tend to be open on the weekends. Well, the ones that I've worked at and that I've known. Yes, okay, I should disclaim this. I'm not ignorant. I have worked in a slaughterhouse and I have worked on dairy farms. So you kind of can't use that argument either in this video against me, because I'm not ignorant. I know what goes on. So yes, of course, the calf is born, and of course a lot of the footage was showing the calf being taken away. Sometimes not very long since its birth, and of course it's showing the distraught of the mother cow. She's, you know, no one wants their baby to be taken away. There's no ifs, buts about it, you know. Well, generally, not many humans I know would be very happy if you came in to the hospital and took their babies away. And then, of course, there's the calves. So, you know, on the footage, it's showing some of the calves are being put into crates and they're left outside. You know, no water, in the sunshine, no shelter, no food, and they're looking quite weak, shall we say. And then when they're loaded onto trucks, the footage is showing the workers being quite aggressive, shall we say. We'll put it lightly. They've been quite aggressive in putting the calves into the truck. And then, of course, we've got some of the slaughterhouse footage. And, of course, you can't show much of the footage online or on TV, because people don't like seeing animals being killed. There's not many people out there that like seeing animals being killed, and if you do get enjoyment out of it, you possibly got something not quite right up here. And I've met a few people like that, and yeah, let's not go into that topic. And of course, while they're at the slaughterhouse, you know, the calves are already quite weak, most of them, so, you know, they're not getting up, they're not really walking around, they're sitting down, the workers are being aggressive again, trying to get them to go in line to, you know, to have their lives ended. No one ever wants to die. You know, any living sentient animal does not generally want to be killed, and that includes humans, with obviously the exception of certain things, but we're not going to go into that topic either. So, and I guess there's, you know, there's part of the public out there that are upset that, you know, the calves are taken away so early, and there's sometimes they might be upset because of the way the calves are loaded onto the truck, and some may be upset because of the way the calves are treated at the slaughterhouse. And for some people, oh my god, a light bulb happens, and they actually make the connection that cow's milk is not produced for us willingly, it's because a life has to be taken, or a calf has to be taken away from the mother for in order that milk be produced. So for a lot of people, they're going, and especially I'm going to assume a lot of vegetarians are probably going, oh yeah, there definitely is probably a life being ended for this milk. I should probably make that next step to the moral baseline of veganism. But my stance is, whether you take, how am I going to put this? Okay, whether you took that cow into your home and you petted it and you gave it anything and everything it ever wanted, and you gave it all the food, and I don't know, maybe even let it sleep with his mother or something, you set up a whole like mansion for this cow and this calf, and gave it the most brilliant, I don't know, few days or a week of its life. And you know, then when it went to the slaughterhouse, you petted it and you sung lullabies and you, I don't know, did a dance for it. At the end of the day, it's dead. It's going to be dead. It's going to be killed. Can you live with that? Next time you go for your coffee and you get the standard milk, which by the way, human milk is the standard milk. You know, can you live with that? Can you live with the fact that you're contributing to another being's life being ended? Another sentient being's life being ended? You know, a choice that you could have easily decided, no, actually, I might have something else in my coffee, or I might not even have a coffee at all, because when you're on a high-carb vegan diet, or should I say lifestyle, you don't freaking need coffee. But we won't go into that in this topic either, in this video. So, I guess that's the point I'm trying to make. And there's people out there that, you know, of course the farmers are saying, oh, this, you know, there's only 1% of farmers would do stuff like this, and you know, it's a very small amount of people would treat their cows like this, and only a small amount of slaughterhouses would treat their animals like this. I'm not going to make any comments about the workplaces that I've worked at, but I think it might be a bit more than 1%. And whether it's 1% or not, the fact is a calf still has to die for the milk to be produced. And I'm not happy with that. It doesn't sit comfortable with me. Not one single bit. And that's why I choose not to contribute to it. You know, veganism is about avoiding the unnecessary unnecessary enjoyment, or whatever you like to call it, that, you know, from using animals unnecessarily, you know. And it doesn't sit comfortable with me. That's why I follow the vegan lifestyle. That's why I follow the vegan philosophy. It does not sit comfortable with me to live otherwise. And I hope one day that more people are open to this, and more people realise that there's actually health benefits from this lifestyle as well, and there's environmental benefits from this, and there's humanitarian benefits from this as well. It's endless, but I won't go into it in this video. Shit, it's like 10 minutes already. And then, of course, you've got the arguments of, oh, but our economy, we rely so much on, you know, you can't tell us to just stop doing dairy altogether. I don't know about you, but I've had a look at quite a lot of the statistics and economic statistics in particular, and if we switched our dairy farming to horticulture, we would make a lot more money, and we would create even more jobs. So if anyone wants to pull that in the argument, pull that in the basket, I've just ripped it right out again. I'm sorry. I'm sure I'm probably gonna... There's so many other things going through my mind about this, but we better not let this go on too long. These are my thoughts on the topic at this point in time. Well, some of them, because we don't want to be here 2 hours, 3 hours, a whole day listening to me talk about this. Yeah. I don't know what else I should be saying. Is there anything else that I need to say? Because there's so much I could say, but we'll just leave it at that. Let me know if you've seen the footage. Let me know what your thoughts are. I'll put a link to the footage down below. You know, viewer discretion advised. Yeah, it's not pretty. And I just hope that it makes more people aware of there's a lot more detriment to the things that we do in our everyday life than what people think. And we need to stop living in ignorance. We need to remove that cognitive dissonance that we have. And, you know, if we really consider ourselves intelligent beings, maybe we need to start acting more like intelligent beings. I'm not perfect. There's always room for improvement. I'm constantly trying to improve it every single day. Yeah. Hope you've done something that makes you happy today. See ya.